What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you once again for tuning in for another episode. What an episode it's going to be. I had a bit of an adventure during the week and yeah, all sorts of stuff happened which is pretty cool, and I managed to capture some of it on the GoPro. So the full route for the adventure I did during the week was 60 k's from Port Hughes to Port Vic and back. So that's 120 kilometers. It was a day out and so much happened, and I'm glad I documented it all to show you guys. So this week, 270 kilometers, just under 10 hours of riding, a couple hours in the gym. It went really well. Body's feeling great. Ticked all the boxes that I wanted to tick off. Yeah, really looking forward to getting into the next week. I'm not going to bore you too much more. So without further ado, let's get into this little adventure.
Boom, and here we are on an adventure out on the beautiful trails of the YP. Bit of deja vu today. I'm riding that same trail to Balgowan, but the part that I haven't ridden yet, from Balgowan to Port Victoria, which is where we're headed today. So big day planned. All up 120k. There's one thing that these training rides will be focused on. It'll be about the course, recon, and just finding a zone that I'll be riding on the big day. So yeah, keeping it really low intensity to something that'll help me work out how long it's going to take. Will give me some sort of an estimate on the day. Anything can happen. But yeah, it'll give me a good indication to how much power I need to put down and what sort of speed I'll be moving. Not very fast. Here from the gap to Balgowan. Only rode it 2 weeks ago and I swear it's gone so much worse. I'm just having a little drink. My bottle's absolutely covered in dust. Just had a little check on what my next move is. From Balgowan to Port Victoria, pretty self-explanatory. Is the road, that gravel road that'll go all the way straight to Port Vic.
Nope, not straightforward at all.
Another 20 k's, and then it'll be 60 k's back the other way, and it's been a pretty annoying little headwind the whole way. So hopefully we should have that nice tailwind. Follow the yellow sticks. Alright, wrong place to film. So sandy here. Yeah, got bogged and had to stop, and now I can't sort of get back on because it's so sandy. I can't get any speed to keep going, so just walk through this little sandy spot here. So we've just done that section from Balgowan to Port Vic. Port Vic is just over there. I'm gonna ride into town in a second, go to the shop because I need a refuel. It's pretty much that stretch from Port Vic to Port Hughes is about 60k, and there is not one shop or anything that you can sort of refuel, so I've had to sort of carry extra stuff on me, because even that ride to Balgowan and back the other week, yeah, I did not bring enough. So yeah, that little section there, it was just, it's probably one of, I'm probably going to say it every time, but that was one of my favorite little sections. It's just super fun. It's like proper off-road. Some of those sections there I just couldn't film because I couldn't ride with the GoPro. Yeah, it's nice boggy sand, and like obviously those tracks do not get used a lot at all, so it's sort of like really overgrown. The roads are pretty smooth. There's not like those real bad corrugations which you sort of get when there's like sort of heavily used roads by vehicles. But yeah, I'm stoked to be here in Port Vic. Very slow going. I think it's probably 3 hours to get here. That's including stops like, you know, filming and sort of stopping to get my bearings because I've never rode this track before. But tailwind on the way home, and yeah, I know what to look forward to on the way back, so I'm just gonna enjoy it. Let's go. Yeah, now we got 60k's back, can confirm beautiful tailwind, so things are looking good, but still got at least 2.5 hours to get home. Yeah, love that tailwind. We're hooking now. We're gonna be home in no time. Feeling phenomenal, feeling so good. I don't know if it's that chicken burger I just ate, but I've paced this ride perfectly today. Woo! Me again, still flying, still going. I don't think I've dipped under 30k's an hour. Like, let's be honest, 60k's of headwind is a bit of a grind, but the morale boost of a small, even the smallest tailwind, it's just like, oh, corner. Whew, nearly went down. We're back on. I saw some, oh, the kangaroos. Woo! How good, big boy. Insane, this is what it's all about. Here he comes. Oh man, I nearly stacked it about 5 times then. Woo! Saw those guys on the way here actually, and didn't have the camera out, but just so happened they popped up when I did. Completely lost my train of thought. Anyway, another corner. So I've got to put this thing away. Alright, got the old heart rate up, definitely not in the easy zone. This is what it's all about. This is exactly what I wanted to show you guys. You know, sometimes it's hard to capture exactly what goes on, like on these rides, but that right there, that's perfect. Okay, we just had the first stack. I just stacked it hard. It just was, look at this mud, slippery. Just was over there, tried to cut across, and bang, done. A little bit of a graze on my hand, but luckily nothing too bad. I'm just absolutely covered in mud. I haven't even looked at the back yet, but sake. Oh well. I'm not really sure how bad the hand is, but nothing else seems to be bleeding, so I'm all good. Oh, just a bit of mud. Luckily I fell on mud and not on some hard rocks. Yeah. Alright, let's get back into it. So we're back to the gate at Balgal, and that section there is just super fun, but yeah, as you have seen, it's can be dangerous. Definitely a lesson learned there. I've had a bit of time to dwell on that, and something like a near miss like that could have been worse. Could have hit a rock or something like that. You know, it's no joke out here, out in the middle of nowhere. Your limited phone service. So definitely lesson learned, and I think head in the game. So you know, it's all about concentration, and you know, riding around the Yorke Peninsula for 20 odd hours, it's just going to be a mind game. So yeah, lesson learnt. Let's crack on. I'm feeling really good. I've got away with one, but yeah, let's get back on it.
So with everything that happened on this ride, that near miss, I mean, it could have been worse, and I was very unprepared for something if it did go worse. So I have taken a few precautions. I've bought myself a larger saddlebag, so I'll be able to take a sort of basic first aid kit, which would have been really handy if I'd really cut up my hand or arm or anywhere. I've also invested in a GoPro mouthpiece, because I find when I'm filming with one hand riding on bumpy tracks, it's just a recipe for disaster. So the GoPro mouthpiece is going to come in real handy, so I can have 2 free hands on the handlebars at all time. And so that's it for this week, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to getting stuck into the training this week, and yeah, I'll see you guys next week.